My name is Kevin, and I work as a night shift nurse at a hospital in the outskirts of Philadelphia. It's not the most modern facility. The building itself is over 70 years old, with many parts of it now unused, especially the lower levels. I've worked the night shift for nearly 4 years now. You get used to the silence, the dim lights, and the occasional strange sounds that older buildings make. But what happened one night in December of last year is something I haven't been able to forget, and I doubt I ever will. It was around 2:30 in the morning. I had just finished checking on a patient recovering from surgery and was walking back down the third-floor hallway. The hospital was almost completely silent, aside from the hum of fluorescent lights and the soft beeping of monitors behind closed doors. Then I heard something strange over the hallway intercom, a soft sound, distant but unmistakable, a baby crying. At first I thought it might be coming from the maternity wing, but that section had been moved to the new hospital building across the street months ago. There were no babies in this building anymore. Confused, I paused and tried to listen carefully. The crying continued. Faint, but definitely real. And then I realized something that made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. The sound wasn't coming from any patient room. It was being broadcast through the basement intercom line. Now, here's the thing. The basement hadn't been used in over 10 years. It was mostly for storage now. Old equipment, old records, cleaning supplies. No patients, no staff, and as far as I knew, not even functioning lights. Still, I figured maybe someone had mistakenly gone down there. Maybe a homeless person snuck in, or one of the janitors was working late and needed help. Against my better judgment, I decided to go check. I took the main elevator, and strange. It stopped briefly on the second floor, even though no one was there. I pressed B again, and finally, it began to descend. When the doors opened, I was greeted with near darkness. Only one light was flickering at the far end of the hallway. The crying had stopped. I stepped out slowly. The air felt different down there, colder, almost damp. The kind of cold that seems to go straight through your clothes and settle in your bones. I called out, "Hello? Anyone down here? Is everything okay?" No response. I walked forward slowly, passing rows of dusty metal shelves, old wheelchairs, and broken monitors stacked against the wall. As I turned a corner toward the old file room, I saw something that made me stop cold. A small hospital bassinet, empty, covered in dust, just sitting in the middle of the hallway. The crying began again, but this time it wasn't coming through the intercom. It was right behind me. I spun around. Nothing, just empty space and darkness. I backed up slowly, trying to steady my breathing. My flashlight flickered once, then shut off completely. I was in total darkness. Suddenly, I heard something moving, a dragging sound, like something being pulled across the floor. Then soft breathing. Then a voice, a whisper, so close it felt like it was inside my ear. "You're not supposed to be here." I turned and ran. I didn't care what direction I was going anymore. I just needed to find the elevator. When I finally saw the metal doors, I pressed the button repeatedly. It didn't light up. It didn't move. Behind me, I heard soft footsteps, slow, deliberate. I turned back and saw a figure standing at the end of the hallway. Not walking, not moving, just standing. It looked like a nurse in old-style scrubs. Her head tilted slightly. No face, just blur and shadow. Then the lights flickered violently, and she vanished. The elevator dinged. I jumped inside, heart pounding, and slammed the button for the main floor. As the doors closed, I saw something that still haunts me. A dark hand reaching around the hallway corner, dragging something long behind it. I don't know what I saw that night. No one believes me. The hospital doesn't have any record of anyone going into the basement. I requested to switch to the day shift, but sometimes when I'm walking the halls alone, I still hear it. That same soft crying. And I know the basement isn't empty.